Here we go, main event time. Dizzle will be in a match of his career as he was crowned the MVP of the All-Stars tournament. He was chosen to become the opponent for the debut of Neo Extreme, aka yours truly. But Dizzle B said he needed a warm-up to take on the god of NCW. And what better to face a god than the current champion of champions, the man standing at the top of the mountain. He challenged Clark Oliver Morrison to a non-title match right before Clark Oliver Morrison's big title match against King Gouda. Basically, they're challenging each other for the throne of King in NCW. But Dizzle B, if he is able to defeat Neo Extreme, he has that opportunity to challenge any champion one time at any time. Long story short, he's got an opportunity to become #1 contender for a title he desires. Which title would he pick if he can defeat the debut of Neo Extreme? But out comes the champion of champions. How fitting that on the very last episode of NCW, he is the last man to ever enter an NCW ring right before Chaos Mania, and then at the pay-per-view, he will be entering last once again, as he's looking to defend that champion of champions title for a 4th time in his career. 2 times against Alexander Leonardo Davidson, 1 time against Kenny Omega, and looking for his next one against King Gouda. He believes nobody is worth holding this title. He's the only man who should hold it. And so far he's proven exactly. Golden Titan, on the other hand, he is defending against Tony Lee Williams. He doesn't need a warm-up. He's plenty confident that he can annihilate him at any time. The man with the world title, the man with the champion of champions, the Gentleman's Club is the biggest threat in NCW. Who can dethrone them? Who can stop at the outside interference of Walter Rose Robertson and the world champion, the Golden Titan? Look at that faction. They are just non-stop domination. Constant championships have come their way. Tag titles, world titles, United States titles, champion of champions titles. The Golden Titan, the Gentleman's Club, can do anything they put their minds to. Oh, but this will be starting strong against the champion of champions. This is going to be one for the ages. But sharp elbow by Clark Oliver Morrison, followed up with that Flameasser. And here he goes. Arm trap crossface, looking for the submission early in the middle of the ring. Dizzle B, however, not tapping. Able to roll over to get those knees in the back of the head. Followed up with a huge fist to the forehead. That is just angered Clark Oliver Morrison, but able to counter that next trick by Dizzle B with those sharp elbows. Followed up with a brainbuster. I should say fist. But either way, that sharp brainbuster just brings you straight down. Looking to shrink your spine a little lower. He's saying, you are not on my level. He believes nobody is on his level. He believes that he is a god amongst men, an immortal amongst peasants, a king amongst the lower class. But Dizzle B, he is one to fight back. His entire career in NCW has been fighting for the United States title, fighting in that All-Stars tournament, and at NCW Chaos Mania he will be fighting against the boss. But he jacks the jaw of Clark Oliver Morrison and hits him with that beautiful sling blade. Now going to the top rope. Oh, and a beautiful senton. Irish whip into the corner. What's Dizzle B have in mind here? Setting him up on that top rope. And they're looking to bring him down hard. Here he goes. Falcon arrow off the top. Oh, beautiful European uppercut there by the champion of champions, but countered into a inverted DDT. Goes for the cover. First one of the match. 1, 2. Clark all over Morrison, able to kick out. He does not want to go into his big championship match in the main event of Chaos Mania in losing fashion. He's unbeaten in singles matches ever since he's won that title. And here he goes. Oh, big inverted suplex. I was about to say superplex. I'm like, nope. But Dizzle B dragging him away from the ropes. This has basically been one-on-one so far. And here he goes, setting him up for a scissor kick. Nails it across the back of the head. Dizzle B could be picking up a victory, but the referee distracted by the Golden Titan. But too bad the distraction was a little too early. 1, 2, kick out by the champion. Remember, this is non-title. What's Dizzle B got in mind here? Sets him up. Goes for a suplex. No. Counter by Clark Oliver Morrison. He stole the leadership of the Gentleman's Club, just like he stole the Champion of Champions title from underneath Alexander, who has beaten Dizzle B in the past. Clark Oliver Morrison says, "Is that fair? You could do it, so can I." And that is off the sit-out tombstone pile driver. Chair in the middle of the ring. Will Clark Oliver Morrison depend on it? As Dizzle B kicked out after the pile driver. Clark Oliver Morrison going for that steel chair. Referee not watching as Dizzle B nails him with that knee to the gut. And here he goes, looking for another suplex. No, counter. Suplex into the corner. And a kick to the spine by Dizzle B, not backing down. But a shot to the ribs. Goes for a super kick but misses. Goes for another super kick. Oh, but it hits him with that face buster. Referee throws the chair down. 1. The Golden Titan drags him out. Referee says, "What do you think you're doing?" Getting in the way. Referee wondering if Golden Titan even understands him. Well, he's going to have to, because he is being thrown out of this match. Golden Titan can't believe it. He's wondering what he did wrong, possibly getting involved about 3 different times. And here comes Walter Rose Robertson to support his leader. But I wonder if Walter's done being a yes man as well, much like Clark had. Apparently not. He is helping his leader out, trying to protect Clark, as Clark looks to annihilate him with that lifting neck breaker. And here he goes for that glorious golden DDT, the one that won him that Champion of Champions championship, and he nails it. That could be it for Dizzle B. 1, 2, 3, no. Able to kick out at the very last inch of a second, that millisecond. And now he's going top rope. Clark Oliver Morrison looking to fly here. Looks for a leg drop but misses. Dizzle B picks him up. What's he got in mind here? Goes for looking for another scissor kick. But Clark Oliver Morrison not staying down. It hits him with that big slam. That is it an Oklahoma slam? No. But here we go. Dizzle B looking power bomb with that high angle pin. Referee staying away from the corner of Walter Rose Robinson. But Clark Oliver Morrison, that could have been all the time he needed to kick out, but Dizzle B not letting go of that Boston Crab until he was forced to. Dizzle B looking to come back here. Hands raised in the air. Clark Oliver Morrison stunned after that powerbomb. Here we go, big forearm. And another big one. Clark Oliver Morrison hitting the ground twice before taking that sling blade. This time staying down. Dizzle B looking for the biggest win of his career thus far. Over to champion of champions. Here he goes, kneeling super kick. Champion is busted wide open. Dizzle B celebrating. Well, we know Clark Oliver Morrison has more in the tank than that. He might be a rich man, but we know that he can get brutal when he needs to. He can fight like any other ordinary man. But Dizzle B looking to snap that arm. Looking to do King Ghidorah a favor, looking to injure the champion of champions. But Dizzle B, he knows that he needs that momentum to challenge a god. The god that has run his career since he's walked through those doors of NCW. Nobody knows what Neo Extreme is capable of. Nobody knows how he fights. Dizzle B is in a world of the unknown. Clark Oliver Morrison looking for that pile driver a second time. Blood for blood. This is turning into a war. Looking to send a message to King Ghidorah. Says this is you. This is your future. And this is how your main event is going to end, with me nailing the golden DDT and walking out still champion of champions. No. Dizzle B able to kick out for a second time. Doesn't know what it's going to take to put Dizzle B down. But he's looking springboard into that super kick, annihilating the champion. But Walter Rose Robinson getting involved. Heated argument here with Dizzle B. As Clark Oliver Morrison locks him up for that German suplex. And now celebrating like he accomplished something. And of course he has. He is the longest reigning champion of champions. He's the leader of the Gentleman's Club. He is a former tag team champion. And he is currently in control of this match. Here he goes. Oh, that slow, methodical DDT. Planting Dizzle B into the ground. Blood running down both their faces. They are not going to back down. Big boot after that jawbreaker. And that sharp elbow to the champion's head. This is a pay-per-view quality match. And Dizzle B rolls through for another super kick on the chin. That could be it. Drags him to the middle of the ring. He could have just pinned the unbeatable champion. But no, Clark Oliver Morrison not done yet. At the champion, I don't think he feels pain anymore. Here he goes, pile driver. A third one. As he nails Dizzle B. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Champion looking to win here. 1, 2, no. Dizzle B refusing to give up. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. He's looking to defeat Clark Oliver Morrison. He's looking to give the champion everything he's got. This is the man who is going to be main eventing NCW Chaos Mania. The man who has main evented NCW Revenge, NCW Storm. But King Ghidorah, not King Ghidorah, Dizzle B wants to prove that he can do it again. He can beat the man who has main evented those 3 pay-per-views. But look at this, referee arguing with Walter Rose Robinson off the pin. Dizzle B now. Oh, takes a Superman punch to the face, that golden fist, knocking him out. That could be it. 1, 2, 3, no. I thought that was 3. It sounded like it was 3, but it was not. Referee says it was 2. Clark Oliver Morrison, much like all of us, can't believe it. Dizzle B is still fighting after being knocked out of the air. And these two continue to fight, continue to giving everything they've got, continuing to work to Chaos Mania with that victory, that win. The winner's cut of this match, and what a match it is. But look at that, the arrogance of the champion. I mean, he has had the help of the Golden Titan, Walter Rose Robertson, and he believes he is untouchable. He is unbeatable. Dizzle B wants to prove exactly that is not the case. And here he goes for another super kick, a scissor kick, I should say. And that is like the third or fourth time he has nailed that on the champion. And now looking to open him up even more with those knee strikes to that open wound of the champion's head. Looking to rip the skin open even more. Oh, but no, champion's still in this one. Not backing down, but he is just gloating. Says, I am the god of NCW. I am your king. I am the one who will never lose. But here we go. White lightning. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. No. We thought Clark Oliver Morrison refuses to back down. Refuses to give up. What do these two men have left? Looking for a Tiger suplex. That could be the match. 1, 2, kick out. This match has just gone from good to great to a fucking 5-star classic. And here we go, 4th time. Pile driver. That could be it for Dizzle B. I don't know how much he's got left in the tank. But apparently he can still go. Leg trip to the champion. Backdrop by the champion. This match continues to go back and forth. What a hellacious fight, and this is just for momentum going into Chaos Mania. Imagine what these guys would do if this was a championship match. Dizzle B goes for a kick to the gut, gets countered. Counters the elbow shot, one of his own. Here he goes. He goes under, holds onto that arm. Pump handle power bomb. And a double stomp to the gut of the champion. Looking for a suplex. Oh, and he finally nails it. Dizzle B looking to go top rope. No, yes. Thought he might have been going springboard, but no, he wants to go top rope. He wants to nail this. Big diving elbow, but misses. Clark Oliver Morrison looked like he wanted to finish it. Dizzle B, no. Does not let that happen. He knows that could be the end if he can land that glorious golden DDT one more time, as Dizzle B continues to fight against the man who has basically run the top of the mountain for the last 4 or 5 pay-per-views. As he looks to annihilate that arm, make it impossible to land that glorious golden DDT. But here he goes one more time. Scissor kick as Walter tries to get involved in the match again. Referee goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Dizzle B, he has won the final main event before Chaos Mania. There has been 52 main events, and Dizzle B can finally, well, I can't see, well, he's won main events before, but I mean that he can say that he beat the champion of champions in the 52nd episode of NCW. And what a grueling, hellacious, bloody match. That was a 5-star classic from bell to bell. Every minute the match got better. Every minute the match got more violent. Question is, how much damage has been done to these two competitors going into Chaos Mania? Look at this. Sit-at pile driver. I think that was the one who busted him wide open. And then there's the chair from the Golden Titan. Well, what a hell of a match this was. High risk moves, super kicks, super punches, glorious golden DDTs, white lightning knee strikes. Well, I don't know. Is it white? Is it still white lightning considering he's not wearing white anymore? What about black lightning? Bam! That beautiful scissor kick goes in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dizzle B says, I'm the man. Hands raised high. but how much did that take out of him going into Chaos Mania? I think he's just running on adrenaline now, but he will be feeling it tomorrow morning. But he can say that he beat the champion of champions, even if he doesn't beat Neo Extreme, even if King Ghidorah doesn't beat Clark Oliver Morrison at the pay-per-view, you still got to think that Dizzle B would be the next one in line for that champion of champions title. Anyway, I have been your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, Neo Extreme, and I hope you enjoyed the episode going into Chaos Mania. This has been episode 52. I've enjoyed every single episode, but if you have, please hit those like buttons, share the video to everybody, subscribe if you want to watch more NCW. That includes Chaos Mania, and that includes everything after, all the way to NCW The End, which will come a week before WWE 2K18 hits the shelves. You can follow me on Twitter at NeoExtreme22. You can join the PlayStation community on the PlayStation networks. You can hit up Neo Chaos Wrestling. You can go back and watch all the other episodes of Man. I am exhausted after this recording, but anyway, if you enjoy what you see, then you might see an opportunity coming after Chaos Mania. That is NCW Broken, where we will see 15 new people try to earn their title, to earn an opportunity here in NCW. But until then, we still have Chaos Mania to look forward to. World titles, Champion of Champions, women's tag titles, Intercontinental, United States Hardcore, Light Heavyweight, and Dizzle B versus Neo Extreme. And then there's also that 6-man elimination tag match between World Elite and Ken Snow, Malik Lodan, and Adam Sabin. But that is then, this is now, and I hope you enjoyed. Until then, I will see you later. Bye.